Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be showing you guys how I did my makeup for my birthday. My birthday was September 3rd and I did a very glam but natural look. As you guys can tell, it has a kind of like a plummy situation with some silver. This eyeshadow kind of like made my eyes pop because purple kind of just makes brown eyes pop and I love that. So if you want to see how I got my birthday look, just keep watching. Okay, so I already did my brows and I went ahead and primed my eyelids. So the first thing we're going to do is the eyes. And I didn't do like a crazy look, but I did want to match kind of like the purple and pinks in my dress. So I went in with the Through My Eyes I Love Saturday times ColourPop eyeshadow palette. So the first eyeshadow I'm going to take is this one right here, and it's called Sandalwood. And I'm going to put that all over the crease. And we're just going to build this shade up because it is pretty light. Well, I think this brush had some color on it, but that's okay. That's what I get for using a dirty brush, right? Let me go ahead and pin my hair back. I'm sure that is so annoying. I like to use these little creaseless pins. They're totally two different colors, but don't mind me. Okay, so I'm going to build it up one more time. I swear I think I only use about 1, 2, 3, like 4 shades. And that's it for the whole look. Okay, then next I went in, actually I'm going to use the same brush. No, just kidding. I'm going to use my Morphe. I have no idea what this brush is, but it's a gunmetal brush. And it's a little crease brush that kind of goes into a pointed. And I'm going to go in with Nostalgia here on the bottom and build that up into my crease. I chose this brush just because it has a point to it and I want this shade to get a little more deeper into my crease instead of like blown out all over. So I'm just going to build this up just a little. I hope this lighting is okay. I prefer to film during the day just because I can use natural lighting, but today I'm filming at night. So we're with the ring light instead of natural light. Okay, so that is looking good. Next, we're going to go in with a little bit of a deeper shade, and I'm going to take on my Morphe M441. Clearly, I need to wash them, but I'm going to go into the Misbehave shade down here, and I'm going to put this right below the shade that we just did. And a little bit on the outer corner. I always start with the outer corner and then move in. And just slowly build it up. This palette is seriously so good. These shades just blend amazingly. Like, it takes nothing to blend these out. That's what I love about it. So if like you're a beginner, they're really easy to use. You don't have to sit there and blend all day because it just blends out so good. And I'm going to go back into my big fluffy brush and I'm going to go tap into that Nostalgia shade again and kind of buff over the edges just a little bit. And then we're going to go on with the deepest shade, which is Divina. This, it's almost like a matte eggplant shade. And I'm using a Morphe Time Jaclyn Hill JH33 brush. And this will be packed right onto the outer corner right here, just slightly. I didn't want this look to be too smoky, but just to give it some definition out here, I added this shade. And I'm just working this into the crease and kind of doing circular motions. And I'm not pulling it all the way through, I'm kind of stopping right here. Okay. And then we're actually going to end up deepening up even more in just a little bit after I add on the shimmer shade. But first, I always like to go in with my NYX glitter primer. And I'm going to just take it with my finger. This is going to make any eyeshadow that you use, like a shimmer shade, just pop, which I prefer. I want like the most intensity out of a shimmer shade. And I'm going to go in with just a small little shader brush. And I'm going to go into the shade Flex right here. This shade, oh my gosh, is so pretty. This is like this is my favorite shade in the whole thing, in the whole palette. Just watch. Like, it is so pigmented. It's insane. Like, do you see that? Oh gosh, I love it. I freaking love it. So I'm like slightly carving it out right here. Just right here in the front. I don't want it to be too carved out, just because I'm not going for a cut crease type of lid. Then do the same on the side. Back into that Divina shade, the dark matte like eggplant shade, and we're going to blend the shimmer in with that shade on the outer corner so it doesn't look harsh or anything. So just wiggle it right here in between the two to have them blend together. And then do the circular motion so it blends up. And then I'll go back in with that fluffy blending brush and kind of just go over the tops here to make sure there's no harsh lines or anything, just slightly. And that is it, guys, for the top. That's all I'm going to do. In a little bit, I'm going to add a little bit of liquid liner because I'm going to add lashes. I did wear lashes. So it's super duper easy. So now we're going to move on to the base, and of course I use my Tarte Clean Slate. It's my favorite primer. You guys know it. I'm going to push it right here. I use my Milk Hydro Grip, and I put this all over my face. So for my birthday, I wanted to make sure, I didn't want to be too glam, so I did something kind of like a natural glam, and I really, really loved it. Okay, so for foundation, I used the Anastasia Luminous Foundation, and this was in the shade 365C. And I used this because it is such a pretty, just luminous, but like not too luminous. It's like that natural finish, which I really love, and it looks so pretty. I just glow without being too glowy. This is going to be a little bit too dark, but I wanted to use what I used in the... See, when I used this, I was super self-tan, so we're just gonna drag this down. Don't worry. I'm going to use a concealer that will lighten all of this up. But I wanted to use the foundation that I used, just so you guys get the full effect. Okay, I know I look crazy right now. I look crazy, I admit. But as soon as I put concealer on, you guys are gonna see it's all gonna come in together. So for concealer, I used my Kylie Cosmetics in Maple Concealer. And I'm going to add a lot of this so we can balance out this shade. Because right now I'm looking like a Oompa Loompa. Literally. You guys will see in just a second. We're going to put more together. You guys are probably thinking, she has no idea what she's doing. She looks crazy. But you guys will see. And with the concealer, I cleaned up the eyeshadow. So then it kind of has like a straight angle. And it looks way, way cleaner. And I take the other side of my sponge and I press to blend this. See? I told you guys. I wouldn't look so crazy. Now for powder, I use the Kylie Cosmetics Translucent Powder. I seriously have been loving her face products. The concealer is literally so beautiful, and the powder too. It just smooths everything out. And then I will just press that right there. And I don't bake, I just press. I feel like baking makes my face look older, so I don't like to bake. If you like to bake, bake. But just not what I like to do. See, you guys, we're okay now. We are okay. Alright, see just how smoothing that powder is? It's so pretty. Foundation just, after you powder, it just looks so natural, so pretty. Oh, I seriously love this foundation. For bronzer, I use the Fenty Beauty Island Ting bronzer. And I didn't do any sort of contouring. I just kind of bronzed up a little bit my skin because I am already bronzed with this shade of foundation, but just slightly. Just to add some life back to the face. And then I kind of just go slightly on the sides of my nose. Not too much of a contour on my nose. See guys, I don't look so crazy. I don't look so crazy now, okay? Okay, and for blush, I wore Shayla Times ColourPop Whistle While You Work blush. I love this blush. It is the perfect pink shade, and it's matte, and it just goes on so nicely. And for blush, I've been obsessed with using my Morphe x Jacqueline JH06 brush. See, it's kind of just like, just so, almost like flimsy, and just, it's not too dense to where it just packs it on. It kind of just buffs it all out. It applies it so seamlessly. And I like blush, so if it looks heavy, it's probably because I added a lot of blush. I also did my hair like this for my birthday. And I seriously love doing my hair like this. It's so easy to do and it looks so effortless and beachy. I just seriously love it. If you guys want to see a tutorial on how I do my hair like this, just comment down below and I will do it. It's so simple. Now for highlight, I went in with my I Love Cedar E times Dose of Colors highlight in Bathe. It has this pinky champagne like undertone that goes perfectly with this like pinky purpley eye. Actually like plum. It's not even pink. It's like plum. It goes perfect. And I'm going to use a little fan brush. I have really been loving using a fan brush for my highlight because it kind of just adds the highlight but doesn't make it a sharp line. It buffs it out for you and it kind of gets right all over on the tops. You see? I really have been enjoying using this brush. And I like to bring it up on the sides here. And then right here at the high points of my forehead. Just for that extra glow. Tip of my nose. Cupid's bow. And a little bit on my chin, not too much. And then I do like to add slightly a little bit right here into the middle. Because it makes my nose look shorter than what it is. And I'm going to spray my LA Girl setting spray, fixing spray, to make sure all of this doesn't look powdery or anything. I seriously love this spray so much. And I think it smells so good. And the spray itself just evenly goes all over the face, which I look for. Okay, now the only thing left to do is to finish off the eyes. And so we're going to go back into that palette and we're going to use the same exact shades I used in the crease. So first, I'm not going to go into the sandalwood until the end to buff everything out. So I'm going to go in with the Nostalgia shade and buff that. I'm going to have to get kind of close. So I'm going to do as best as I can without lifting this mirror up. I am famous for doing that. Oh, the camera just got warm for some reason in lighting. Weird. Okay, anyways. And I'm just using a little pencil brush from Morphe, the E36. This is my favorite pencil brush ever. It's so soft. It doesn't scratch my eyes. And then with that same brush, I'm going to go into the Misbehave shade. And directly apply that over. Sorry, I keep putting it up. I have a habit of getting super close so I can see. And so I don't poke my eye because I have contacts. Alright, and then with that same exact brush, I literally use this for everything with this brush. I'm going to go into that Divina shade and add this right to the outer corner. And then I will grab a big, like fluffy brush, but it's not too big. Like this Morphe. I'm using a lot of Jaclyn Hill's brushes, but they're really good. And they're now sold at Ulta too, which I found them all there. And it is the JH37 brush. And I will take that Sandalwood, the lightest shade that I used, the first one, and buff this out to make sure it's not harsh. And I'm gonna just look up and buff it all out. And the same on the other eye. And that is it. I'm just going to add a color on my waterline. So for my waterline and my tight line, I use my Milani Stay Put Waterproof Eyeliner in Hooked on Espresso. I'm going to go off camera and do this because I have to get super close and we don't need to be that close on camera. Okay guys, so I finished off the eyes. I lined and I also added my lashes, which I used the Kiss number 11 lashes. Seriously love these lashes. They are not too full. They add a little bit of more length and volume to the outside, and I really like that because they're more natural, which like I said, that's what I was going for. So I added those, and then I added the highlight into my inner corner into underneath on my brow bone. I'm going to set my brows using the Kai Brow in the clear gel. I see this is so good, guys. This will hold your brows in place all day, not even kidding. I use this every single day pretty much. If I use anything else, I use the ColourPop, but this is so good. And for lips, I used the Makeup Shayla collaboration with ColourPop, and I used BFF3 lip liner. I'm going to line my lips with the BFF3 lip liner. And yes, this lip liner is a little bit on the dark side, but I'm telling you guys, once you put the lip shade on, it blends in beautifully. Then I go in with, it's more of the pink shade, and it's called Speed Up, and it looks really pink in the tube, but once you put it on your lips, it looks really pretty. And since I had this plum looking eye, I wanted a little bit of a pinkier lip. And just add a little bit and kind of tap my lips like that, and it blends in by itself. And I'll kind of take my finger to blend it in with the lip liner. And then the last thing I did was add my Patrick Ta body oil. I don't know where my brush went to add this, so I'm just gonna use my hand. But you guys know I love a body glow, so I added my shimmer, and I'm just gonna use my hands and kind of put this in, and I just look glowy. A little bit of shimmer, not too much. Oh, and this will take a few minutes to sink in, but I don't even care. Some people hate when they get it in their hair, but I don't care. My hair needs all the oil it can get. And then I added some hoops because I wore hoops that night. I didn't wear any jewelry here. Kind of just let the body glow do the talking. But yeah, this is the look that I did for my birthday. It was super, super easy, but still glam. But I didn't want to be too glam. It was natural glam. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload. Until next time, bye.